It's gonna get personal.
Hello adventurers, and welcome to another episode of Stroop Adventures. This episode we find ourselves up in the Upper Hunter of New South Wales. Sit back, relax and enjoy this episode, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I know we're right here, but where are we, Ruth?
Burning Mountain Reserve in Murrurundi, or Murrurundi.
And what's going on here?
Well, we're trying to figure out how to get across to the Burning Mountain.
At Wingen. We've got these steps to tackle. Bruce leading the way, I can't keep up. It's like a gazelle when she goes up the stairs. Up to the summit we go. Burning Mountain Nature Reserve, a naturally ignited coal seam which has been burning for several thousand years. It was noted by Sir Thomas Mitchell in 1829. Nearly to the top of Burning Mountain, nearly. This is the view you get from the little hut that's up here. And back down there, over at those other mountains. This looks like pastoral land up the top here. Here we are, on top of Burning Mountain. I don't know if you can see just over there. There's smoke coming out of the top of those rocks there. And over further, there's a lot more which you can't see from here, which I'll show you in a sec. The burning coal seam. You can smell the sulphur. There's another puff just over here that this all come up. And down here, in that little hole, every now and then, there's just the slightest bit of a smoke coming out of there now. This whole mountain's on fire. These rocks that are sitting there are baked hard. The clay has been baked hard, like in the bricks, as hard as you'd find the bricks from the brick factory.
6,000 years it's been burning.
How long?
6,000 years.
6,000 years.
Started 6 k's north of here and been continuously moving southward at a metre per year.
The heat haze and sometimes wisps of smokes can be seen on the summit, and that's what we can see now. If we look over there, we can see the puffs of smoke coming up from the coal fires. This earth here, the red and the white, it's all caused through the heat. The iron in the soil and whatever else is in the soil is all affected by the heat. The sulphur, the bits of yellow over there are sulphur. and you can actually smell the sulphur in the air while it's burning. They mined sulphur here for 40 years, but they didn't put the fire out. The mornings are crisp down here at Glenbourne Dam. The fog's still hanging on the water, 3 degrees overnight. Plenty of waterfowl sitting on the lake.
They started construction of the Glenbourne Dam back in 1948 and it took 10 years to complete, so it was completed in 1958 and became the water supply for the surrounding towns like Scone, Aberdeen, Singleton, Musselbrook, Denman. They all get their water from here.
The dam's at was 114% the other day with all the rain they've had here. All the ground's still soaked. That little pile of bricks or whatever it is there was on the water's edge yesterday. They've been draining the place out. So it was 105 when we came in. As though as we crossed over the little creek, it was really flowing. So we're trying to get it down to 100%. All this section that we're walking on now is all covered. All covered with water. When the dam was up. And as you see right over there through the trees, the fog lifted off the rest of the dam. There's our campsite. A few people camped around, it's all been pretty quiet. It's winter time, so the ski boats aren't out. Apparently the dam fills up the ski boats in the summertime. But with the sun on their back this morning, it's glorious. The region relies on coal mining to keep these towns alive. Muswellbrook, Denman, Aberdeen.
Although the mines bring in lots of money into the towns, Muswellbrook, New South Wales is heavily impacted by coal dust due to nearby open cut coal mines. Residents report respiratory issues and concerns about air quality, with some describing the town as being blanketed in coal dust. Now it's cursed by coal dust. Muswellbrook, a coal mining town with large-scale open-pit coal mines in the Hunter, was in 2022 named the most polluted postcode in New South Wales and the third worst in the country by the Australian Conservation Foundation.
Here comes the big bucket off one of those big trucks.
Mount Pleasant Coal Mine, located near Muswellbrook in the Hunter, has been granted an extension that will allow it to operate until 2048 and double its coal production to 21 million tonnes per year. So that guarantees a job for all these miners until another 25 years. Across the road from the Mount Arthur coal mine, you'll find farmland, horse studs and cattle farms.
I was speaking to the locals and they said if you want to know about mining, come and see Fred and Barney. They've been mining out here for years. Mr. Flintstone and Mr. Rubble, the original miners.
When visiting Muswellbrook, make sure you drop in at the Hunter Bell Cheese Factory. We had a magnificent lunch, a few quiet drinks sitting out in the sun. Well worth the visit.
Well, that brings us to the end of another episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a lovely day.